favorite class was theory, which is probably shocking because I would say that class challenged me the most, and I worked really hard in that class to get a really good grade. So definitely theory. I learned a lot in that class as well.
So my favorite class in the College Student Personnel Administration program was college law, because I think it's really relevant to the work that I'm doing now as a graduate assistant in student conduct and conflict resolution.
My favorite class while in the CSPA program is the Counseling College Students class by Dr. Takisa Pina. I thought that this class laid a really good foundation for us whenever we're working with students now and in the future.
My favorite class in the CSPA program was assessment with Ryan Smith, because we had a lot of fun conversations and I learned a lot.
My favorite memory during my time in CSPA definitely has to be the CSPA Dungeons & Dragons group. I did a one-shot last year where I played with a couple of folks, which was really fun because there were some new people that I got to teach how to play. And then I have led a campaign this whole year where we meet about once a month. Again, some people who've played before, some people who haven't, so it's been fun just engaging with those people, doing my favorite things, which is hanging out with student affairs people and playing D&D, so what more can you want?
My favorite memory from CSPA was all the additional things that we got to do as part of the Dean of Students office, so whether that be Festival ISU or attending, I got to go on the NACA conference, so those additional experiences and being able to work with students was something that I really cherish.
So my favorite memory from being here in CSPA was definitely during my time at my summer practicum, and I had like this huge crisis management situation at ODU, and I got to call Phyllis and I got to talk to her about it, and it was just nice to have someone in my corner during that time, because I was flipping out and whatnot, but she was just like the listening ear. She coached me through my next steps and whatnot, and I'm very appreciative of that.
My favorite memory from the CSPA program is going to Beloit College with Miranda and Alexa. Beloit College is Miranda's undergrad, and it's a private liberal arts school, which is something I have no experience with. So it was really cool to get to know more about her experience and experience a different kind of institution.
What I'm going to miss most about the CSPA program is just the amazing people that I've got to experience it with. We've definitely gone through the good, the bad, and the ugly. However, I think we've all come out better people, and I have no doubt that I have built relationships that will last a lifetime.
So the most valuable thing I think I learned in this program was how to work with people who are different than me, and how to value strengths of all different kinds, and to be a leader and a team player. And I think all of those things will really help me on a professional level, and I've already seen them help me on like a personal and interpersonal level as well.
So one of the most valuable things I learned was from Dr. Palmer. He talked a lot about how as student affairs professionals, we don't march forward into our future, we walk backwards into it, dragging our past with us. And I thought that was really important as a future student affairs professional to like think outside the box and be forward thinking instead of always focusing on what we've always done. So that was the most valuable thing I've learned.
I think the most valuable thing that I learned in the program was that we have to make sure that we're working with each student as an individual. And because of the knowledge and skills I've gained in the program, I feel really comfortable to try to have those developmental conversations with those students where we're trying to work through some of those issues so that they're not only successful in their position, but in their coursework, and then also getting great experience for their careers as well.
The most valuable lessons I have gathered from my CSPA program has been through my experiences at Heartland, at Illinois Wesleyan, and ISU. I've been encouraged and empowered to own my strengths and to really step out of my comfort zone as a leader, as an advisor, as a student, and most importantly, as a
I think what I'll miss most about graduate school is just having a cohort of people to talk to. We're all going through the same experiences at the same exact time, so just kind of having that support all the time is really nice, and something that you don't get in everyday life outside of grad school. So just having that unique bond there is something I will miss.
I would say what I'm going to miss the most is the ability to have our hands in different areas. For example, my assistantship has been at Heartland Community College, but I interned at Illinois Wesleyan and then my house director for a sorority. So those are experiences I didn't have before, and thanks to being here in the CSPA program, I was able to try out different things.
The thing I'll miss the most about my time here in graduate school is definitely the people, from the faculty and staff, Dr. Phyllis, Dr. Marcia, Dr. Gavin, Dr. Sutton, all the way down the list, Dr. Lugg, Dr. Palmer. Has been, all of them have been really supportive, really great, and all the things that they've taught me. My cohort, shout out to them, from the goofy ones all the way up to the quiet ones. I have so many different memories of them, from class, from outside of class, from socials, just having so much fun, and I really appreciate their friendship. And then definitely the first years I missed them as well, because you all have been a very energetic and interesting bunch to have class and to hang out with as well. But definitely have made some lifelong friends that I will definitely see down the road.
So what I'm really going to miss most about my graduate school experience is all of the people and connections I've been able to make here. You know, when you move to a new place, all the way from Texas, you have to make new friends, and I really enjoy getting to meet all of these new people and making memories that are going to last a lifetime, and I can't wait to see where people end up after graduation.
So what I will miss the most is definitely my cohort. We had some struggles kind of coming together and stuff, but once we figured out what we were doing, so largely after the summer, we kind of came together. It's really great having capstone class together, and I've learned and grown from the conversations that I've had with so many people. So I will really miss y'all once we're all over with this.
What I'm going to miss most about ISU is just having the feeling of being a home away from home. And so totaling from undergrad and grad school, I've been here about 4 years of my life, so I've just learned a lot about myself and other people and just made some really great friends, great memories, and have my favorite places here in Bloomington Normal. So I'm really just going to miss the feeling of being home.
All right, second year students, class of 2019. Really proud of all that you have accomplished in your time here at Illinois State. Like all the other cohorts that have come before you, you've really left your mark. I'm really proud of the cohort, the way that you've come together this second year, all that you've done and learned. I look forward to seeing the kinds of contributions that you'll make to the student affairs profession in the future. So best wishes to all of you. I think in terms of advice, I would say stay in touch with each other, because you are your colleagues for life, like you've heard for a couple years. I'd also say stay in touch with us here at Illinois State. We're always proud of things that you do, and we want to hear what you're doing in your work, other educational opportunities. We're interested in what happens to you with your life. You know, are you finding a partner? Are you buying a home? Are you finding other interesting work to do outside of work, like community service? We're always proud to hear what happens to you. It's been great. We'll miss all of you like we do everyone. Come back. We have our Summer Institute, and we'll be happy to have you come back then. But really take the time this weekend with your family and friends to enjoy your success and to celebrate everything that you've done. Bye all, we'll miss you.
So what would my advice be for the graduating class of 2019 from the ISU CSPA program? To always have a thirst for knowledge, to continue to learn. I often say to the students that you all in the cohort above and below and within are your first professional network. And so keep those relationships. Those are the folks that you're going to turn to when you have questions, beyond coming to me or Phyllis or Jim or any of the other CSPA faculty. So keep those relationships close to you, keep your books close to you, continue to read, continue to question, and continue to do something that makes you happy and that you love. It is really it is really easy to get bogged down with the day-to-day minutia of your job, but remember that your job is to support the students in front of you, to see the humanity in the student across from you. Congratulations, I'm proud of all of you, and Go Birds.
I would like to say two things to the graduating group. One, I hope that in the next few weeks, even though you're going to be very busy, moving away from Illinois State probably, and finding new digs somewhere, finding a new job maybe, and so on, I would like you to take time to reflect on how you were when you came and how you are today. You will have made great growth. I can promise you that, because I see it every time I meet with you, whether you get a red dot, a red check mark, or the red star that says you have completed all of your visits with me. Also, I want to leave you with another suggestion. And really, it's not a suggestion, it's a major request. I want you to replace yourself. And that means you're going to go out in the field, and while you're working, you're going to have that student say to you someday, I want to do what you do. Tell them about Illinois State, and we will welcome them. We welcome referrals from alums. That's a major, major advantage in an application. And finally, do keep in touch. I will miss you, every single one of you. And after all, we have a lot of dinners to have together yet. Good luck.
Well, my heartfelt congratulations to the graduates of 2019. You are graduating from one of the nation's premier student services programs and embarking on what I know will be a fulfilling and very important career. Most of you, I understand, took a capstone course with Dr. McCluskey Titus this spring and developed the mission, design, and operations of an institution that you called the University of the Great Plains. And you developed a shield for the institution. And I find that very significant and interesting because it reminds us that our business goes back to the Middle Ages and to the medieval universities of Paris, Oxford, and Cambridge. In your careers, you're going to have an opportunity to invite new generations into this deeply rooted tradition of higher learning. And your graduation reminds me personally that it was 38 years ago that I received my master's degree. And to the class of 2019, I want to say that I hope that the next 38 years are as kind and as rewarding to you as they have been to me.